贵宾，欢迎搭乘星宇航空。
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Starlux Airlines.
在展开一段舒适愉快的旅程之前，请仔细观看以下安全影片，因为您的安全对我们而言非常重要。
Please pay attention to the following safety demonstration before starting your journey, because your safety is important to us. 根据法令，全程禁止使用发报类电子用品。有关行动电话及其他电子用品使用规范，请参阅机上杂志。 According to CAA regulations, all transmitting devices shall not be used at all times. For more information regarding mobile phones and electronic devices, please refer to the in-flight magazine.
滑行、起飞及降落时，请将手提行李妥善放在座位上方的行李箱内或前方座位底下。
Make sure all of your baggage is stored properly in an overhead compartment or under the seat in front of you during taxiing, takeoff, and landing.
当您就座时，请随时将安全带系妥，扣把向外一拨，即可解开安全带。
Keep your seatbelt fastened while seated. To release it, simply undo the buckle.
客舱失压时，氧气面罩会由上方自动落下。
If cabin pressure changes suddenly, oxygen masks will automatically appear above your head.
拉下面罩或红色拉带，罩住口鼻，调整松紧带，正常呼吸，然后再协助他人。
Pull down the mask or red pull flag, place it over your nose and mouth, tighten the straps, and breathe normally before assisting others.
本机舱共有8个紧急出口，使用方法及位置均有标示，航程中不可任意出动。
Taxi to 10 Victor 1 via Alpha 4 Echo 2 Romeo by Vienna 112 Heavy.
Should not be touched during flight.
逃生时务必脱掉高跟鞋，不要携带行李，依照指示灯光及空服员的指引，由离您最近的紧急出口离开。
During evacuation, remove high-heeled shoes, leave carry-on baggage behind, and follow the illuminated signs and cabin crew's instruction to your nearest exit.
救生衣在您座位下或座位旁。
A life vest is stored under or beside your seat.
使用时，救生衣上的吹管朝外，由头上套下，将黑色腰带拉至前方，扣好，拉紧。
Put the life vest over your head with the tube facing outward. Wrap the black straps to the front, fasten, and tighten.
离开紧急出口时，用力拉下红色拉环，即可充气。
Pull the red tab to inflate while leaving the emergency exit.
若无法自动充气，请吹前方管子。
For manual inflation, blow into the tube.
本班机全面禁烟，包含禁用电子烟。依法规定，不得毁损化妆室内的烟雾侦测器。
This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking and use of electronic cigarettes, tampering with or destroying the lavatory smoke detectors are prohibited by law.
现在，请您系妥安全带，竖直椅背，收好餐桌及脚踏板。
Please fasten your seatbelt. Return your seat back, seat table, and footrest to their original positions.
有关机上安全事项，请参阅安全须知卡。
Please refer to the safety instruction card for the detailed information.
祝您旅途愉快。
We wish you a pleasant journey.
位贵宾，我们即将起飞，请确实系住您的安全带，谢谢。Hello everyone, we are ready for takeoff. Please make sure your seatbelt is
JX82351, taxi to ramp 83 via Alpha 6 Papa, Echo 9er, Romeo, Sierra 1, Juliet 3, Sierra 4, Tango.
Taxi to ramp 83 via Alpha 6 Papa, Echo 9 Romeo, Sierra 1 Juliet 3 Sierra 4 Tango, Jeju Air 1351.
Airbus 124, taxi to stand 4 via Alpha 6 Papa, Alpha 2, Juliet 1, Uniform, X-Ray 1, Romeo.
Taxi to stand 4 via Alpha 6 Papa, Alpha 2, Juliet 1 Uniform, X-Ray 1 Romeo, Airbus 124.
Walker 823 Heavy, contact Conside Tower 118.2.
Contact Tower 118.2, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Starwalker 823 Heavy, holding short, Runway 06 left.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, Kansai Tower, wind 160 degrees, 5 knots, runway 06 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 06 left, cleared for takeoff. Starwalker 823 Heavy.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, contact Kansai departure 119.2.
Contact Kansai departure 119.2. Starwalker 823 Heavy. Kansai departure, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Passing 1,300 feet climbing to 5,000 feet.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, Kansai departure, identified, climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, Starwalker 823 Heavy.
All aircraft be advised information Juliet now current, QNH1011.
详细资讯请参阅《The Traffic》杂志及其 电子用品的使用状况。如发现异常，请立即暂停使用并通知同业。基于安全考量，请不要使用行动电源。
Onside departure, Jeju Air 1302, passing 1,500 feet, climbing to 6,000 feet.
During today's launch, we will provide you with
Jeju Air 1302, Kansai departure, identified, climb flight level 170.
For details,
Climb flight level 170, Jeju Air 1302.
In addition, this is an absolute launch. When the use of electronic cigarettes is prohibited, please follow some instructions at all times and remain alert while using electronic devices. If any abnormal situation arises, stop using light media or the computer. For safety reasons, please do not use power banks during the launch. If you need any assistance, please refer to contact the computer.
Kansai departure, Orange Liner 351, passing 1,500 feet, climbing to 14,000 feet.
Orange Liner 351, Kansai departure, identified, climb flight level 180.
Climb flight level 180, Orange Liner 351.
Walker 823 Heavy, contact Tokyo Control 133.5.
Center on 133.5. Starwalker 823 Heavy. Tokyo Control, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Passing flight level 164, climbing to flight level 190.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, Tokyo Control, identified, climb flight level 380.
Climb flight level 380, Starwalker 823 Heavy.
Japan Air 2372, maintain 3,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS approach runway 32 left.
Maintain 3,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS approach runway 32 left, Japan Air 2372.
Tokyo Control, coordinate 731, good morning, passing 3,500 feet, descending to 2,900 feet.
Korean Air 731, Tokyo Control, identified. Korean Air 731, descend to 1,000 feet.
Descend to 1,000 feet, coordinate 731.
Korean Air 731, contact Kobe Tower 126.2.
Contact Tower 126.2, coordinate 731.
Starflyer 61, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Starflyer 61.
Starflyer 61, descend to flight level 150.
Descend to flight level 150, Starflyer 61.
Japan Air 2372, contact Osaka Tower 118.1, have a good morning.
Contact Tower 118.1 Japan Air 2372, have a good morning.
Skymark 303, cleared Msfs East arrival, runway 34.
Cleared Msfs East arrival, runway 34, Skymark 303.
Tokyo Control, Orange Liner 351, passing flight level 150, climbing to flight level 180. Orange Liner 351, Tokyo Control, identified, climb flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360, Orange Liner 351.
Japan Air 493, cleared Yosak East arrival, runway 32.
Cleared Yosek East arrival runway 32 Japan Air 493.
Japan Air 493, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent Japan Air 493.
Japan Air 493, descent to 7,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Descent to 7,000 feet, QNH 1011 Japan Air 493.
Japan Air 493 QNH 1011, expect the ILS Zulu approach runway 32.
QNH 1011, expect the ILS Zulu approach runway 32 Japan Air 493.
Japan Air 493, cleared direct ANPAN, cross ANPAN at or above 1,500 feet, cleared ILS Zulu approach runway 32.
Cleared direct ANPAN, cross ANPAN at or above 1,500 feet, cleared ILS Zulu approach runway 32, Japan Air 493.
Skymark 303, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Skymark 303.
Skymark 303, descend to flight level 150.
Descent to flight level 150, Skymark 303.
Tokyo Control, Alpha Wing 22, passing flight level 0904, descending to 3,500 feet.
Alpha Wing 22, Tokyo Control, identified.
Tokyo Control, Japan Air 2403, flight level 307.
Japan Air 2403, Tokyo Control, identified, climb flight level 320.
Climb flight level 320, Japan Air 2403.
Skymark 303, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5, Skymark 303.
All Nippon 735, contact Tokyo Control 125.6.
Contact Tokyo Control 125.6 for Nippon 735.
Tokyo Control, Fuji Dream 142, flight level 330.
Fuji Dream 142, Tokyo Control, identified.
Tokyo Control, Bohemia 617, passing flight level 142, climbing to flight level 170, directive rope.
Fuji Dream 142, cleared NCU arrival, runway 12.
Cleared NCU arrival, runway 12, Fuji Dream 142.
Bohemia 617, Tokyo Control, identified, climb flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340, Bohemia 617.
Japan Air 2403, cleared Simmons East arrival, runway 34.
Cleared Simmons East arrival, runway 34, Japan Air 2403.
Tokyo Control, Alpha Wing 372, passing flight level 311, descending to flight level 100.
Alpha Wing 372, Tokyo Control, identified. Starflyer 61, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5, Starflyer 61, good day.
Fuji Dream 142, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Fuji Dream 142.
Fuji Dream 142, descend to flight level 150.
Descend to flight level 150, Fuji Dream 142.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Center on 132.5. Starwalker 823 Heavy. Fukuoka Control, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Passing flight level 324, climbing to flight level 380 direct IFTR.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, identified. Sky Mark 141, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, bye-bye.
Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, Sky Mark 141, good day.
Vietjet 939, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1. Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, Vietjet 939, good day. Korean Air 744, contact Daegu Control 128.175.
Center on 128.175, Korean 744, good day.
Fukuoka Control, Orange Liner 645, flight level 380.
Orange Liner 645, Fukuoka Control, identified. Vietnam 349, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, good day.
Center on 126.1, Vietnam 349, good day.
Fukuoka Control, Japan Air 2403, passing flight level 320, descending to flight level 150.
Japan Air 2403, Fukuoka Control, identified.
Fukuoka Control, New Sky 107, flight level 279er.
New Sky 107, Fukuoka Control, identified. Orange Liner 505, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, bye-bye.
Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, Orange Liner 505.
Orange Liner 645, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent. Orange Liner 645.
Orange Liner 645, descend to flight level 340.
Descend to flight level 340. Orange Liner 645.
Definitely safe.
Fukuoka Control, Alpha Wing 7 passing flight level 180, descending to flight level 150.
Alpha Wing 7, Fukuoka Control, identified. New Sky 107, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, New Sky 107.
New Sky 107, descend to flight level 160.
Descent to flight level 160, New Sky 107.
New Sky 107 QNH 1010, expect the RNAV approach runway 27.
QNH 1010, expect the RNAV approach runway 27, New Sky 107.
New Sky 107, descend to flight level 100.
Descend to flight level 100, New Sky 107.
Fukuoka Control, Orange Liner 351, flight level 360.
Orange Liner 351, Fukuoka Control, identified.
Fukuoka Control, UPS 124 Heavy passing flight level 248, ascending to flight level 220.
UPS 124 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, identified.
Fukuoka Control, Alpha Wing 81, good day, flight level 180.
Alpha Wing 81, Fukuoka Control, identified. Skymark 303, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.6, Skymark 303, good day.
Fukuoka Control JX823, flight level 320.
Vietjet 921, Fukuoka Control, identified. Orange Liner 645, turn left, heading 225, vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 225, Orange Liner 645.
Fukuoka Control, J-Spring 463, passing flight level 256, descending to flight level 200.
J-Spring 463, Fukuoka Control, identified. Starflyer 58, cleared cards north arrival, runway 18.
Cleared cards north arrival, runway 18, Starflyer 58.
Japan Air 2403, descend via star to 2,500 feet, QNH 1010.
Descend via star to 2,500 feet, QNH 1010, Japan Air 2403.
UPS 124 Heavy, turn right, heading 270, vectors for the approach.
Turn right heading 270, UPS 124 Heavy.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, Starwalker 823 Heavy.
Asiana 158, descend via star to 1,800 feet, QNH 1010.
Descend via star to 1,800 feet, QNH 1010, Asiana 158.
Fukuoka Control, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Flight level 380.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, identified. Vietnam 349, contact Fukuoka Control 118.9er, bye-bye.
Center on 118.9, Vietnam 349.
Korean Air 785, cleared Simmons North arrival, runway 34.
Cleared Simmons North arrival, runway 34, Korean Air 785.
Korean Air 785, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Korean Air 785.
Korean Air 785, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1010.
Descent to 5,000 feet, QNH 1010, Korean Air 785.
Korean Air 785, contact Kagoshima approach 120.1.
Contact Kagoshima approach 120.1, Korean Air 785.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Center on 132.6, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Good day. Fukuoka Control, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Good day. Flight level 380.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, identified.
Fukuoka Control, Orange Liner 351, flight level 360.
Orange Liner 351, Fukuoka Control, identified.
Sky 116. Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5, New Sky 116.
Vietjet 823, contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Contact Kobe Control 132.3, Vietjet 823, have a good day.
Fukuoka Control Japan Air 2403, passing flight level 160, descending to 2,500 feet.
Japan Air 2403, Fukuoka Control, identified.
Fukuoka Control, Hygiena 158, good day, passing 3,700 feet, descending to 1,800 feet.
Asiana 158, Fukuoka Control, identified.
Fukuoka Control, Alpha Wing 3, passing flight level 072, descending to 1,800 feet.
Alpha Wing 3, Fukuoka Control, identified. Asiana 158, contact Miyazaki Tower 126.2.
Contact Tower 126.2, Hygiena 158.
Alpha Wing 1202, cleared Hanap Echo arrival, runway 16 left.
Cleared Honok Echo arrival, runway 16 left, Alpha Wing 1202.
Alpha Wing 3, clear direct Kara, cross Kara at or above 2,000 feet, cleared RNAV approach runway 27.
Cleared direct Kara, cross Kara at or above 2,000 feet, cleared RNAV approach runway 27 Alpha Wing 3.
Alpha Wing 1202, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent. Alpha Wing 1202.
Alpha Wing 1202, descend to 8,000 feet, QNH 1010.
Descend to 8,000 feet, QNH 1010, Alpha Wing 1202.
Japan Air 2403, contact Kagoshima approach 120.1.
Contact Kagoshima approach 120.1 Japan Air 2403.
Alpha Wing 3, contact Miyazaki Tower 126.2.
Over to Tower 126.2, Alpha Wing 3.
Singapore 655 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Center on 132.3 Singapore 655 Heavy.
Hong Kong Shuttle 850, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1 Hong Kong Shuttle 850.
Fukuoka Control Malaysian 53 Heavy, flight level 380.
Malaysian 53 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, identify.
Wing 1202. Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Center on 126.1, Alpha Wing 1202.
Commuter 740, descend via star to 3,300 feet, QNH 1010.
Descend via star to 3,300 feet, QNH 1010, commuter 740.
Air Peach 194, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5, good day.
Center on 132.5, Air Peach 194.
Fukuoka Control, Newside 107, passing flight level 066, descending to 1,800 feet.
New Sky 107, Fukuoka Control, identified. Commuter 740, contact Kagoshima approach 120.1.
Contact Kagoshima approach 120.1, commuter 740.
New Sky 107, clear direct Kara, cross Kara at or above 2,000 feet, cleared RNAV approach runway 27.
Cleared direct Kara, cross Kara at or above 2,000 feet. Cleared RNAV approach runway 27, use I-107.
Fukuoka Control Bohemia 617, flight level 340.
Bohemia 617, Fukuoka Control, identified. New Sky 107, contact Miyazaki Tower 126.2.
Contact Tower 126.2, New Sky 107, good day.
Fukuoka Control, Japan Air 2465, flight level 360.
Japan Air 2465, Fukuoka Control, identified. Orange Liner 351, contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Contact Kobe Control 132.3, Orange Liner 351.
Fukuoka Control, All Nippon 1883, good day, flight level 340.
All Nippon 1883, Fukuoka Control, identified. Commuter 743, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, commuter 743.
Commuter 743, descent to 10,000 feet.
Descent 10,000 feet, commuter 743.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Contact Kobe Control 132.3, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Kobe Control, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Flight level 380.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, Kobe Control, identified.
Kobe Control Dynasty 152 Heavy, flight level 389er.
Dynasty 152 Heavy, Kobe Control, identified. J-Ocean 53, contact Naha approach 119.175.
Contact Naha approach 119.175 J-Ocean 53.
Starwalker 820 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Center on 132.6, Starwalker 820 Heavy, bye-bye.
Kobe Control, J-Ocean 52, good day, flight level 237.
J-Ocean 52, Kobe Control, identified, climb flight level 330.
Climb flight level 330, J-Ocean 52.
EVA 132 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Center on 132.6, EVA 132 Heavy.
New Sky 83, cleared Ihea North arrival, runway 18 right.
Cleared Ihea North arrival, runway 18 right, New Sky 83.
Kobe Control Malaysian 53 Heavy, flight level 380.
Malaysian 53 Heavy, Kobe Control, identified. Orange Liner 337, descend via star to 2,000 feet, QNH 1008.
Descend via star to 2,000 feet, QNH 1008, Orange Liner 337.
Sky 83, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, New Sky 83.
New Sky 83, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1008.
Descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1008, New Sky 83.
Shaman Air 8723, contact Incheon Control 125.45.
Contact Incheon Control 125.45, Shaman Air 8723. Kobe Control, Alpha Wing 1204, flight level 246.
Alpha Wing 1204, Kobe Control, good day, identified, climb flight level 330.
Climb flight level 330, Alpha Wing 1204.
Orange Liner 351, clear Dihea North arrival, runway 18 right.
Clear Dihea North arrival, runway 18 right, Orange Liner 351. Kobe Control, Skymark 381, passing flight level 186, descending to 2,300 feet.
Sky Skymark 381, Kobe Control, identified. Starwalker 306, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Center on 132.6, Starwalker 306.
Orange Liner 337, contact Naha approach 119.175.
Contact Naha approach 119.175. Orange Liner 337.
Dynasty 152 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6. Good day.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.6, Dynasty 152 Heavy.
Orange Liner 351, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent. Orange Liner 351.
Orange Liner 351, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1008.
Descent to 6,000 feet, QNH 1008, Orange Liner 351.
Kobe Control, Korean 755 Heavy, flight level 320.
Korean Air 755 Heavy, Kobe Control, identified. Via Jet 823, contact Kobe Control 119.3, good day.
Center on 119.3 via Jet 823.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 119.3, good day.
Contact Kobe Control 119.3, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Kobe Control, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Good day, flight level 380.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, Kobe Control, identified. J-Ocean 607, contact Kobe Control 123.9er.
Center on 123.9er, J-Ocean 607.
434. Contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Center on 132.3 Cathay 434.
Cathay 596 Heavy. Contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Center on 132.3 Cathay 596 Heavy.
Alpha Wing 1264. Contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Contact Kobe Control 132.3 Alpha Wing 1264.
Starwalker 823 Heavy. Contact Kobe Control 123.9er.
Contact Kobe Control 123.9er. Starwalker 823 Heavy. Kobe Control Starwalker 823 Heavy. Flight level 380.
Starwalker 823 Heavy. Kobe Control identified. Starwalker 823 Heavy, contact Taipei Control 124.6.
Contact Taipei Control 124.6, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Taipei Control, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Flight level 380.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, Taipei Control, identified. Air 21309, cleared Baker 1 Alpha arrival, runway 05 left.
Cleared Baker 1 Alpha arrival, runway 05 left, Air Janaya 1309.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 123.9. Good day.
Center on 123.9 Starwalker 822 Heavy, bye-bye.
EVA 8606QNH1004, expect the Romeo approach runway 28 with the Bison transition.
QNH1004, expect the Boston approach runway 28 with the Bison transition, EVA 8606.
China Eastern 2085, contact Kobe Control 123.9.
Contact Kobe Control 123.9 China Eastern 2085, bye-bye.
EVA 113 Heavy, descend to 8,000 feet, QNH1004.
Descend to 8,000 feet, QNH1004, EVA 113 Heavy.
Julia 1309, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Air Julia 1309.
Air Julia 1309, descend to flight level 150.
Descend to flight level 150, Air Julia 1309.
Red Cap 1510, contact Taipei approach 128.5.
Contact Taipei approach 128.5 Red Cap 1510.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, clear straight 1 Alpha level, runway 05 right. Starwalker 823 Heavy, clear straight 1 Alpha level, runway 05 right. Starwalker 823 Heavy, Taipei control. EVA 8606, maintain 4,000 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared Rodney approach runway 28.
Maintain 4,000 feet until established. Cleared button approach runway 28, EVA 8606.
J Ocean 1 Romeo Charlie, contact Kobe Control 123.9.
Contact Kobe Control 123.9, J Ocean 1 Romeo Charlie.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, approaching our top of descent. Ready for descent.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, descend to flight level 190.
Descend to flight level 190, Starwalker 823 Heavy.
EVA 8606, contact Songkong Tower 126.3. Good day.
Contact Tower 126.3, EVA 8606.
同时，请协助收起您的餐桌，调直座椅靠背并开启窗帘。我们也即将停止供应机上免税品销售服务。谢谢您的配合。Ladies and gentlemen, we are now starting our descent. Please return to your seat and ensure your seatbelt is securely fastened. At this time, please stow your tray table, return your seat back to the upright position, and open your window shades. In in-flight duty-free sales will also be concluding shortly. Thank you for your cooperation.
Air Junior 1309, descend to 7,000 feet, QNH 1004.
Descend to 7,000 feet, QNH 1004, Air Junior 1309.
EVOL 113 Heavy, descend to 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet, EVOL 113 Heavy.
EVOL 113 Heavy, contact Taipei approach 128.5.
Contact Taipei approach 128.5, EVOL 113 Heavy.
Singapore 655 Heavy, contact Taipei control 133.1.
Contact Taipei control 133.1, Singapore 655 Heavy.
Starlux 823 Heavy, descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1004.
Descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1004. Starwalker 823 Heavy.
Hong Kong Shuttle 817, contact Taipei Control 133.1.
Center on 133.1, Hong Kong Shuttle 817.
JX82309, descend to 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet, Air Junia 1309.
Air Junia 1309, contact Taipei approach 128.5.
Contact Taipei approach 128.5, Air Junia 1309. Taipei Control, E4006 Heavy, passing 12,300 feet, climbing to flight level 150.
E1006 Heavy, Taipei Control, identified, climb flight level 310.
Climb flight level 310, E4006 Heavy.
Mentari 394, contact Taipei approach 128.5.
Contact Taipei approach 128.5, Mentari 394.
Taipei Control, JX823 Heavy, passing flight level 155, climbing to flight level 180 direct panel.
Starlux 823 Heavy, descend to 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet, Starwalker 823 Heavy.
Mandarin 2366, cleared Holon 1 Foxtrot arrival, runway 28.
Cleared Holon 1 Foxtrot arrival, runway 28, Mandarin 2366.
JX823 Heavy, Taipei Control, identified, climb flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370, JX823 Heavy.
Glory A721, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Glory A721.
Glory A721, expect runway 04.
Expect runway 04, Glory A721.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, contact Taipei approach 128.5.
Contact Taipei approach 128.5. Starwalker 823 Heavy. Taipei departure, Starwalker 823 Heavy, passing 9,400 feet, descending to 4,000 feet with information whiskey.
Starwalker 823 Heavy Taipei approach. Good day. QNH1004. Expect the ILS approach runway 05 right with the Gemmy transition.
QNH1004. Expect the ILS approach runway 05 right with the jammy transition. Starwalker 823 Heavy.
Cebu 313 Heavy. Contact Taipei Control 124.6.
Center on 124.6, Cebu 313 Heavy.
113 Heavy. Contact Taipei Tower 129.3.
Contact Tower 129.3, Eval 113 Heavy.
Turkish 125 Heavy. Contact Taipei Control 124.6.
Contact Taipei Control 124.6, Turkish 125 Heavy, bye-bye.
China Southern 5008 Heavy. Contact Taipei Tower 118.7. Have a good day.
Over to Tower 118.7 China Southern 5008 Heavy.
Hello everyone, we're ready for landing. Please make sure that your signal is securely fastened. Thank you.
Eval 707 Heavy. Contact Taipei Control 124.6. Bye-bye.
Contact Taipei Control 124.6 Eval 707 Heavy. Departure China Southern 3023, good day 9,800 feet with information Whiskey.
China Southern 3023 Taipei approach. QNH1004. Expect the ILS approach runway 05 left with the Jemmy transition.
QNH1004, expect the ILS approach runway 05 left with the Jemmy transition China Southern 3023. Taipei departure Starwalker 802 Heavy passing 1,600 feet climbing to 6,000 feet.
Starwalker 802 Heavy, Taipei departure. Identified. Climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190 Starwalker 802 Heavy.
Air Juno 1309. Contact Taipei Tower 118.7. Have a good day.
Over to Tower 118.7, Air Junia 1309.
Mentari 394. Contact Taipei Tower 129.3.
Contact Tower 129.3 Mentari 394.
China 73023. Cleared direct jamming. Cross jamming at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared ILS approach runway 05 left.
Cleared direct jamming, cross jamming at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared ILS approach runway 05 left, China Southern 3023.
Cleared direct jamming. Cross jamming at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared ILS approach runway 05 right.
Cleared direct jamming. Cross jamming at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared ILS approach runway 05 right. Starwalker 823 heavy.
Starwalker 802 heavy. Contact Taipei Control 124.6. Have a good day.
Center on 124.6, Starwalker 802 heavy.
China Southern 3023. Contact Taipei Tower 118.7. Good day.
Contact Tower 118.7, China Southern 3023.
Taipei departure, Cathay 489 heavy. Good day, passing 1,600 feet, climbing to 4,000 feet.
Cathay 489 heavy. Taipei departure. Identified. Climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, Cathay 489 heavy.
Starwalker 823 Heavy. Established ILS 05 right.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, roger.
Taipei departure, CMNA 887, passing 1,600 feet, climbing to 4,000 feet.
Showman Air 887, Taipei departure. Identified. Climb flight level 160.
Climb flight level 160, CMN Air 887.
Cathay 489 Heavy. Contact Taipei Control 124.6.
Contact Taipei Control 124.6, Cathay 489 Heavy.
Starwalker 823 Heavy. Contact Taipei Tower 129.3.
Contact Tower 129.3, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Taipei Tower, Starwalker 823 Heavy. ILS approach runway 05 right.
Starwalker 823 Heavy. Taipei Tower. Wind 360 degrees. 9 knots. Runway 05 right cleared to land.
Runway 05 right cleared to land. Starwalker 823 Heavy.
Starwalker 823 Heavy. Exit left at Sierra 8.
Exit left at Sierra 8, Starwalker 823 Heavy.
Auto brake off.
各位贵宾，我们已经抵达。为了您的安全，在安全带灯号尚未熄灭之前，请您继续留在座位并系妥安全带。现在开始， 您可以使用行动电话的通讯功能。下机时，请记得您的随身行李。感谢您搭乘星宇航空的班机，我们期待能够再次为您服务，谢谢。Hello everyone, we have landed. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign has been turned off. From now on, you may use the translated functions of your mobile phones. Please make sure to take all your belongings with you when you disembark. Thank you for flying with Starlux Airlines. It has been our pleasure serving you today. We hope to see you again soon. Thank you. 各位贵宾，那已经到了。为着你的安全，伫安全带定好也袂警示已经，请您继续留在座位，好好安全带。对今晚开始，您会当使用行动电话。落飞机时，携带您的行李。感谢您来坐星宇航空的班机，期待今天能够在。
Starwalker 823 Heavy. Request taxi to the gate.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, welcome to 桃园国际机场 Airport. Stay parking or advise if need assignment.
Request gate Bravo 4. Starwalker 823 Heavy.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, taxi to stand Bravo 4 via Sierra 7, Quebec 6, Quebec, Bravo 4.
Taxi to stand Bravo 4 via Sierra 7, Quebec 6, Quebec, Bravo 4, Starwalker 823 Heavy.
All aircraft be advised information X-ray now current, QNH1004.
Japan Air 802, taxi for departure.
Air Juno 1310, contact Taipei Tower 118.7. Bye-bye.
Contact Tower 118.7, Air Juno 1310, good day.
Japan Air 802, taxi to holding point Sierra 1, runway 05 right, via Quebec 5, Quebec, Romeo, Sierra 1.
Taxi to holding point Sierra 1, runway 05 right, via Quebec 5, Quebec, Romeo, Sierra 1, Japan Air 802.
Japan Air 802, contact Taipei Tower 129.3.
Contact Tower 129.3, Japan Air 802.